Hello, guys. Hello, everybody. Una good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time we be say una take come across this video. So, for this video, I want to talk about few reasons wey be say e dey very good to buy house for Italy if you get the requirement wey be say your bank need. Some people fit dey talk say maybe e no be Italian, or maybe e go back to e country tomorrow, or e go relocate go another country. Better pass say make you invest for the country be say you come from. Make we remember one thing, my people. Many people wey talk say dem go back to their country, dem go soon comot, dem go soon comot. Most of them 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, 15 years, dem still dey this Italy today. And some of them, the house wey dem dey this years ago, dem still dey the same house, dey pay house rent. So just imagine how wish those people buy that house that time, maybe 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Don pay the mortgage finish. E go for better pass say dem dey pay mortgage for the house wey dem buy than to dey pay house rent wey be say the house no go never become yours. Even if you pay house rent for 50 years, that house no be your own. So e better pass say you dey pay mortgage to bank for house wey you buy than to take pay house rent give person wey be say the house no go never become your own one day. Lie. So e dey very nice to buy house if una get the opportunity, the requirement wey be say your bank need. So make we dey go into seasons wey be say e dey very nice to buy house for Italy. Number one, government don bring one opportunity for some people wey be say, for young people wey be say dem young, wey dey call Fondo Garantia. So this Fondo Garantia na for those people wey be say dem never reach 36 years. If you be husband and wife, una wan buy house, if your wife never reach 36 years, or your husband never reach 36 years, una get this opportunity wey government bring come out to take help young people get their first house. Una get now till June 30th, 2022 to take grab this opportunity of this Fondo Garantia. And wetin government dey talk say they wan do this Fondo Garantia for those people wey be say never reach 36 years, and you get the opportunity to take apply even if you no get life contract. The important thing is that you look for house wey be say no be big house wey be say come get swimming pool or come get 10 rooms. Small house wey be say e no too big, and secondly, your ISE no go pass 40,000 euro. So go your bank, go make inquiries if you never reach 36 years. Number two reason na be tax reduction. Government don reduce tax, and they don still reduce interest rate for Italy. If una go many banks now, the interest rate to take buy house, e don low well. Some bank na even 1%. Some na 1 point, depending on the bank wey be say you dey operate, and the bank wey you go, and the region wey you dey. So this interest rate wey dey reduce, e dey very nice, because if you look many people wey be say dey buy house years ago, they dey pay mortgage of like 500 euro, 600 euro, 700 euro. That same house, if you go look for am now, the mortgage wey they will calculate for you, e go be around 3 something, 4 something, depending on how many years you take put the mortgage, and depending on how much you put the tax, the interest. So the interest rate for banks nowadays, e don low well. So make una use the opportunity, go ask your bank very well that their requirement. If una meet the requirement, na very nice thing to buy house for Italy. And another reason, number three reason, na mortgage. You fit carry mortgage 100%, meaning say if you wan buy house for Italy now, una know say before, if you wan buy house, dem come tell you say they will give you 80% of the amount of the house. Maybe the house na 100,000 euro, they will take na only 80,000 they fit give you as mortgage. Now you go look for 20,000 wey remain. While some bank doesn't na 70 they fit give you, while some doesn't na 90. But presently, get the opportunity to carry 100% loan for bank take buy house, even if you no get any money wey be say you put aside. So na good opportunity. Another reason wey be say e still good to buy house for Italy this present, na be say the price of house e don reduce for Italy because of the pandemic wey dey the country. So they don reduce the price of house. House wey be say maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 2 years ago wey be say e cost like 150,000 euro or 130,000 euro. Presently, if you get that house for 100,000 euro, 110,000 euro, depending on the region, depending on the area where you dey. So the price of house for Italy e don reduce well well. Another thing wey be say e good to buy house, another reason wey be say e good to buy house for Italy. If you buy house for Italy, that moment wey you buy house, and if na your first house wey you dey buy, that moment wey you buy house, e get the kind tax wey be say you go pay give government. E no too big like that, depending on the amount of the house wey be say you buy. Then later, you no go pay any tax again give anybody. So first house for Italy, you no dey pay any tax put yearly, no tax yearly. Na only the small contribution wey you go pay at that moment wey be say you buy house for the country. Another reason wey be say e dey nice to buy house for Italy na be say if you buy your house for Italy, you be landlord of your own. So you fit rent one room out if you want. You fit no rent am out. No landlord come tell you say na so you no do this, na so you no do that, na so you do this and do that. So you dey on your own, you dey comfortable. Na your own, na your personal property. So another reason wey be say e good to buy house for Italy na be say if you buy house for Italy now presently with the new tax reduction, the new interest reduction, and the new fondo garantia, you go find out say the mortgage wey you go dey pay monthly e go small pass the amount of rent wey be say you dey pay for Italy. Presently, if you go carry money for bank take buy house for Italy, depending on how many years we put the mortgage, because you fit decide that you put am for 30 years, 25 years, or 20 years, depending on how your pocket heavy reach, depend on how much you dey receive for your salary. So you find out say the money wey you dey pay for mortgage, if it be 420, 370, depend on the amount of the house and the years where you put am. But if you dey pay house rent, the house rent go big pass down, because now your landlord go decide say na this amount I want to rent my house out. No be you won't decide say see amount wey I will fit pay. So na advantage for you if you buy house for Italy. And if you buy house for Italy, maybe you say you dey pay 400 euro mortgage, 500 euro, maybe work no come dey or things get as e be, you fit still go meet bank say abeg o, my salary don reduce or I no fit get work o, make una reduce the amount wey I dey pay for mortgage. They go still adjust am, reduce the amount, extend the money. So if you still decide say you wan comot for the country, you no wan stay again, you fit sell the house, you fit put the house for rent. Na your choice, na you go decide. And if you sell the house, the value of the house, bank go collect their money wey remain for mortgage. The remaining one wey remain, the one wey remain, e go come become your own. They'll give am back to you. So na your choice. So make we not forget say maybe I no go buy, or no be I wan go back to my country. Make we not forget say some of our children will be say we born for this country. Not be all of them want follow us relocate to any country wey be say we want relocate. So e get some people wey be say I know for my city wey dey here wey relocate go other country. Most of them wey get house, dem put the house for rent. So the land, they put the house for rent, they collect house rent. While some people they can't decide to sell the house. So now their choice. If bank don't sell the house, if they never pay the mortgage finish, the one wey be say e remain, bank go collect am. And their own way be say don't quick them pay, bank go give am back to them. So buying a house for Italy, you dey na advantage for you. You dey use am save money. So make una think about am very well. Go ask your bank if you get the requirement, if you meet the requirement wey be say your bank need to take buy the house for Italy. Not waste the opportunity. Many people won't get this opportunity, but most people they don't try their best, but they don't fit based on the requirements wey be say the bank need. But presently, with this new fondo guarantee wey be say government bring come out, na advantage for many people. So make good use of this opportunity. No miss am. Try go your bank, go ask the requirements wey be say they need to take buy your house for Italy. And I wish everybody the best wey be say they want buy am. Just pray for them. Say make their bank answer them, consider them, give them the mortgage to take buy the house, because now very nice thing. This video will help many people think about to decide whether to buy house for Italy or not. Thank you and remain blessed.